What is going on, everyone? Moving up here, coming at you with a full ranked commentary. Gonna be rocking Pantheon in the jungle. Let's see how this one goes. Enjoy the clip, guys. Alright, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Like I said at the beginning of the intro of the video, gonna be rocking Pantheon with the Ronald McDonald skin, as you can see. Start off, Hunter's Machete, 2 pots and my trinket, just like usual. Most likely going to be starting Q. Don't really like to level my abilities until I need to, so you know, maybe I'll need a stun. Who knows? Going to be starting off with Gromp. Smite Gromp. Gotta tell these guys to watch my red, because, you know, it's only silver. So, you know, most people just like to spam joke under tower. But there he goes. He's going to go ward my red for me. Yeah, he wards it. So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm going to do here. Obviously, hopefully some of you have watched my other videos. The little, I guess, funnier ones, but with my friends, usually 5s or 4s, sometimes ranked 5s, because, you know, those are always fun. This is going to be a little bit different, I guess, a little bit more informative. I'm going to try out, right now I'm actually recording the narration post-game. So we're going to try that out first, and if I don't really like that, or if you guys don't like that, I'll record the narration actually during the game. But as we can see, starting off with Gromp, smite right away, get the poison passive buff, clear a little bit faster. Start my W here, because using Pantheon, you got to kind of know how to use his passive. Every 4 auto attacks or abilities, you get the passive block, and you can use your stun when you don't have your passive block to cancel one of the buffs or the jungle monsters auto attacks, so you get out with a little bit more clear. My clear I'm doing here, I just call it the Night Blue clear. So if you don't know who Night Blue is, he's a challenger jungler, and he goes Gromp, blue, straight to Scuttle, and then I'll go up to Wolves. I think I look for a gank mid actually first. We'll see here. You gotta look for a gank if you can get a good gank. No, I go straight to Wolves. But if you can get a gank on mid, if he's way pushed up, you have a pretty good stun. You might be able to get a flash, and then just come back later and get him. But I save smite here, I believe. Don't really need to smite. Pantheon has a really good clear. And cancel one of his autos there with my W. Q right after you auto attack. Go ahead and back, get upgrade. I'm going to go blue upgrade. And I'll go warrior upgrade later. Go straight to red. Just checking lanes. So far no one's died. That's always good. You see that quite a bit in low elo games. People just die before you clear your buffs. That's great. But fortunately that doesn't happen here. This game was a pretty exciting one, if you ask me. Yeah, a lot of stuff goes on in this game. Gotta check my league here. Oh, Lloyd Irving. No. Looking for a gank mid here. Don't really go for anything. I'm pretty sure it's warded. What I should do here is I should go clear Raptors, smite Raptors, and then come back. But I don't do that because I'm an idiot. Sorry, someone's messaging me on League asking me to play. But sadly, no. Commentary greater than playing. And here I think I can go behind him, but he kind of backs up. I don't think that was warded, but he's just backing up too much. Victor doesn't have. This is that. Let's see. Here we go. This is exciting. Victor gets his flash there. I flash stun. Q, E, auto. He does take a tower shot. Victor gets out alive. There's first blood for Pantheon. Really sloppy gank, but we do get him eventually. You know, those Yasuos are always crafty. And here, go to Raptors. I'm still pretty full health. I am full health. Clear the little ones first. They do the most damage. Then take care of the big one. It was close, I say. I'm not. Let's see. Go back, pick up double longsword, a couple more health pots, max out health pots. I probably don't need them. I was thinking of this. I was thinking to myself when I bought those. I don't need all these health pots. Green and pink ward. Get some vision down. You gotta love that top lane. The Heimer versus the Teemo. Yeah, those are always great. I don't know, everyone gets a little bit mad at the Teemo, you know, but that's just the League. People get mad at the Teemo. Max Q on Pantheon. Use it to poke, kill people, you know. Got Raptor buff here, clear the ward that I can't find. I had so much trouble in this game with actually finding the wards that I found with my Raptor buff. And I put my pink ward there and there's no ward there, so it must have expired. They must have just caught a glimpse of me. And I see volley here. I'm thinking I can, you know, fight him maybe, kinda. And right there, that totally gets rid of Volley's throw, although I don't do it correctly. Leona Flash misses her stun there, her lance. A lot of fighting goes down here. Everyone gets out safe, I'm pretty sure. Volley's passive is popped. Victor gets his flash. Sadly doesn't get him. And everyone just kind of walks out. No one wants blood yet. No one wants crazy fights yet. Stun Scuttle reduces its magic resist and armor, most importantly for Pantheon, from 60 to 10. If you disable Scuttle, it loses 50 of its 60 resistances. I didn't notice that. Zyra told me that in game. It was warded Zyra, if you're watching. She knew I was there. At least I thought she did, unless my Raptor buff was lying to me. No, I went pretty jerk mode in this game too. I took a lot of the blues. I did not give very many to Victor, and he did very well in the game, and he deserved a lot more than I gave him. But Pantheon's a little bit mana hungry, especially if you're throwing Qs to clear. And I built him pretty tanky this game. So we didn't have a tank really. Teemo went top lane, and our support is Zyra, so she doesn't really build tanky. She builds more utility. Maybe a little bit of damage too. Like I said earlier, clear the little ones first. They do a lot more damage than when you're just killing the big one. And Raptor buff is one of the most important things to smite if you're trying to get vision. Level 6, got my ult. I'm always really afraid to use Pantheon ult because either it's amazing or you look like an idiot. Pretty sure a couple times this game I look like a downright fool. but we'll just have to see. Clear red. Don't have smite, won't get the health back, but use my passive correctly, stun in when I need to. And I don't show top a lot of love this game because it's a Heimer Teemo top lane. Both a little bit, you know, stupid, if I, for lack of a better term, but kind of looking for a gank up here. We're going in. Nope, he's too far away. Clear out the turrets for Teemo though. Give him a little bit of lane dominance and pressure there, so he's not pushed into tower the whole game. And you know, the gold, that's always good too. Again, stun scuttle, loses his resistances. Big fight coming out here. Victor gets the 1v2. Stuns the volley. Volley's passive popped. Too much damage. Too much damage too fast. Volley's passive is one of the better ones in the game, especially early game, because no one has the damage to shred him through that. Pantheon, though, he's one of the few champions that does have a lot of burst early game with his Q stun Q. It's a lot of damage right away. I'm looking to ult bot lane, but Sivir isn't there. I don't, and Zyra just used her stun. And she's out of mana, apparently. Get dragon control here. Starting out pretty good. We're 3-0. 2-0 Pantheon in the jungle. Victor's got a kill to his name too. Bot lane not doing too bad. Not sure if they're ahead in CS or not. Like I said, I'm recording the narration, the commentary actually after the game. And we'll try out both ways. And I ult in here. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Gets the stun on, and you know, just kind of die. Unfortunately, Sivir and Zyra were too far back, and Volley came in right at the right time, turn the tides. But have enough to go back, finish Warrior Enchantment on Challenging Smite, and finish up Moby Boots too. Moby Boots are awesome on Pantheon because, well, no flash on Yasuo there. This Victor did extremely well in this game. Look at that, missed the kill. Tab menu over it. And let's see if we can get down there in time to get the dragon. Again, rocking the Ronald McDonald Pantheon skin. The big ass red boots. And nope. But we do pick up a kill. Get Leona's flash as well. Back off, ward for my bot lane. Sadly, couldn't secure dragon there. Died. Couldn't get there in time. Victor did a great job DPSing the volley down though. Again, we bursted through his passive. And right here, Teemo should be pushing top hard. At least I feel like that. Especially against a Heimer who pushes in so fast. Heimer showed mid. Bounce it off your turret. Smite Grump. Again, passive poison on Grump is pretty nice combat stat. And again, I take the blue here. Again, greedy. But that's just kind of how I play. Especially in low elo, you kind of have to. Especially, I'm 3-1 right now. I'm 3/5 of our kills, and I'm out of mana. So I decided I'd take it for myself. I maxed my E second on Pantheon. W last. W I just kind of like for the stun. W actually scales off of your ability power, your AP, so I don't really use that too much. It's just nice to get for ganks. Have that stun. Again, I think this is warded, so I just go ahead and recall. And how I play Pantheon, usually, especially when we don't have a tank in there, my bot lane gets 2v2'd. Should have stayed a little bit longer. But, again, the way I like to build Pantheon is... oh, Teemo. I actually build him pretty much armor pen. Pretty much full armor pen. And here I see Volley's low. He gets hit by a shroom. I go ahead and ult. And gets done. Burn through his passive. Again, Q does a lot of damage. Heimer actually follows me a little bit here. I see him with my ward there. But I am long gone. Go get my red. And again, how I like to build Pantheon. Warrior enchantment, obviously. Challenging smite for the slow. And then you can get the stun. But especially when we have someone like an AP caster in the top lane, like Teemo or Lissandra, I like to build him very tanky. And here they have a lot of AD. But I pretty much spread my resistance evenly this game. My plan was to get Mobies. I was going to build, since I was ahead here, I was 4-1, I was going to build the, crap, what's it called? Last Whisper, for armor pen. If I build damage on Pantheon, I pretty much go full armor pen. So things like Black Cleaver, Last Whisper. But here, my plan is to go... Randuin's into Banshees, and here we pick up another kill on the Yasuo. Again, great gravity field by the Victor. Like I said, he did really well this game. So my plan is here. Initially, I wanted to go straight for Last Whisper, and then go resistances. I was gonna go Randuin's, Banshees, Warmogs, I believe. But we'll see how I end up actually building. I do change up my build here in a little bit. Volley really wants me. Slow with smites. Stun him so he can't follow up. And just kind of poking kite with your Q. Can't catch me. And if you're looking for a jungler to play that's easy and just strong, Pantheon's great. You can build him AD. You can build him. Oh, look at that burst damage from Victor and I. One laser, one spear. She's down to 4th health. But like I said, Pantheon is easy and strong, and I'm an idiot and I don't know that's worded because that minion's attacking me. Easy, strong. You can build him damage, tank, whatever you need. Like this game, we need a tank, so I went pretty tanky. And there I should have flash speared stunned Tristana after she jumped and kind of walked back towards us. That's an easy kill. But didn't want to risk it. In this whole game, Sivir refused to push out her bot lane. Here I'm kind of pinging to her to go get it, and she finally kind of goes down there. I think she pushes that one wave and then... Yeah, see, I had enough gold for Last Whisper there, but I decided to go for the Giant Belt, the Home Guard boots to get the dragon faster since it's up in like 5 seconds, and I timed my back terribly, and a ward to help out with Dragon Pit. So, and there's the first kill in the top lane. Teemo soloing the Heimerdinger. Spoken like a true Silver 5 game. Teemo solos Heimer. But, yeah. Surprisingly, the Teemo did really well against the Heimerdinger. I don't really know how that matchup goes. I don't think anyone does. Here, Leona misses Lance. Zyra gets out with a flash. Gravity field by Victor slows and stuns. But we give up position on Dragon. Sivir's unfortunately not there, even though I messaged before to set up for Dragon, and the rest of this is just sloppy. I go for the Smite Steal here, get Exhaust out. Sadly can't get it. He beats me to it, and then die. We get rocked in this fight, even though we were up a considerable amount of gold. And I refrain from using profanities. Dragon and a couple kills for top lane turret. And Zyra gets dunked. That did a lot of damage. And there comes the Zyra with the profanity. Not a League of Legends solo queue game without some profanity. And here I'm looking for a little bit of vengeance kills, a little bit of return. So I ult in. I thought she'd go back more. Thought she was hiding there. Didn't see her there. Waited for her jump. And I smell something's up. Here, clear the wave under tower. Blue's up. Head to blue. Catch some disgusting active disturbance. Fortunately, do get the kill on her. Don't believe I secure this. I believe he actually flashes. Yep, there it is. Gotta go clear the rest of my blue here. So that's 3 blues for me, 1 for the enemy team, 0 for my mid laner. BM Pantheon jungler. But I am 2/3 of my team's kills. So I'm kind of playing a little bit greedy. I'm pretty far ahead. Definitely ahead of the volley. A considerable amount. He hasn't done much this game so far. So that's always good. Jungler lead's always good to have. And here we're getting down. Level 11. 22 minutes in. Go back. Can actually buy my Warden's Mail there. Instead of the longsword, I'd rather have that than just the longsword. And a couple cloth armors. So. They will know. So, clear chickens, smite them, get the buff, clear ward. I'm pretty sure I have trouble finding a ward again soon. And there she gets hit by Teemo Shroom. You know, those are always great. Oh, here we go. There we go. We found one with the Raptor buff. We found one, boys. And girls, if there are any. There might be. A lot of girls play this game. It's a fun game. Fun for everyone. You know, I say that, but, you know, you can get pretty salty playing this game, too. Little fight breaking out mid lane. If I was there, could have changed CC'd, but nope, gotta get wolves. Because I'm bad. And we have a total of 1 ward, 2 wards in our side, now 3. I'll make it 2. And 2 in their jungle. So, I thought I've done a pretty good job buying wards this game. I should have got a little bit more. And there she gets caught out, pushing up the side lane without any ward coverage. That is my #1 pet peeve. I mean, I bought a couple wards, but in here, I talked to my team here. We need to ward up if you're going to push out a lane. You can't just go push it out past line of vision, otherwise you will die. Here, do a little Teemo action. Hit him with Q. Teemo, finish him off. Good snare by Zyra there. Beautiful. 1 for 0. 1 for 1. Counting the one in the bot lane, I guess. Go back, finish Randuin's. I'm going to start building for Banshees next. Most likely. I believe I do. We'll see. Yeah, I picked up this Pantheon skin this week because it was on sale for like $260. It's like, why not? I don't play Pantheon too much. I mainly played him because of the Yasuo first pick. I guess you guys didn't see that, but Pantheon's a pretty good counter to Yasuo. You can kind of just say no to his wishy dashy bull crap that he has. Kind of nice point click stun. That's up on a rather short cooldown. So dragon's up pretty soon, 40 seconds. Right here I should go back by 3 wards and then come back to Dragon Pit. And I don't think I do.
My spear is restless.
Luckily Zyra, she's got her sight stone. She gets a ward down on the Dragon Pit. And we have vision of it. Again, clearing his Pantheon in case you missed it. You gotta kind of use his passive to your advantage. Obviously, you should do that for every champion. Dragon's up. No one's showing down there yet, so I'm gonna run back and buy these wards real quick. But Pantheon's passive every 4 autos or abilities. You build your passive stun. So auto Q, auto is your main source of stacking that passive, and then use your stun when your passive isn't up, especially early game when you're clearing like your heavy buffs and stuff like that. But again, my whole team is top here. Try and go in and steal the dragon with my ult. I stun him, smite just a little bit too early, and he actually secures the dragon, and I'm pretty sure he kills me. I just get trapped in between 4 of them here. And Tristana's doing big boy damage. Big girl, big firefighter damage. Poof. Again, our dragon fights are just murdering us. My Zyra and my Teemo are top lane. They need to know. Again, it's my fault for going in. I shouldn't have gone in. But I thought I could steal. But I smited a tad bit early. And they actually, I believe, take 2 towers in the dragon. And here, see, here's where everyone gets pretty mad. See, that's when everyone goes on tilt. Even I throw in a little bit of BM, some bad manners. The Teemo does have TP, but he has not used it to join the team once yet. And the Victor lets him know it. Lets him know. Yo. And then Teemo, a little bit fight back here. I don't know. Let's see if we can pick anything up here. Randuin's to slow the volley. She can't burst him through his passive. See, in here the Teemo and Victor are kind of squaring off on each other. Teemo did get a lead. He wanted him to kind of spread. Oh, see, look at that. I am just an awful person. Teemo did do his job, but he could TP. TP to join the dragon fights. Those are the huge things. Huge things that help the team, actually. And he did do very good against the Heimerdinger. Actually got tower before Heimer did, which is very rare. And here we're going to go chase him out a little bit. Get a splash. For some reason, my smite wouldn't go on the turret. I don't know, but it eventually did. I don't know if I was just missing it there or what. But we got a splash too, so that's good. And the Heimer, I think, right now is 0-4 at this point. And Teemo, being super positive, tells everyone we're winning. Which at this point, I'm pretty sure we're down in gold. But we are still strong. I'm very strong still. Teemo's strong. Victor is super strong. We have different views about that one. I wanted to catch the Tristana, but Probably a bad idea. Zyra's dead. Most of our CC's gone. Victor, super good wave clear at the towers. Laser, put the gravity field down to zone. He's most of our wave clear. I mean, if I have my E, but that doesn't do too much. And right here, we're looking pretty grim. They've got an inhib. We're not even to their inhib towers here. But we keep fighting. And Zyra points out that we're not grouped and we're all picking bad fights. And we're not fighting well. And there we get caught out again. Puts everyone else. And now the Teemo wants to group. And I think that's a great idea. I just thought it was funny because everyone was talking about how he wasn't grouping with us. And now he wants to. Which is a good idea. He's a smart man. I ult to that tower. Save it. Good zoning ult from Zyra there, although she missed the knock-up. She zoned everyone away. And this is, I think, a pretty funny part. Volley, I think, is DC'd. Maybe baiting. I don't know. But it turns out I'm the master baiter in this situation. And I'm pretty sure he's DC'd here because he's just auto-attacking Krug. And I smite it, so if I get in range, I can auto-attack him, but he's fast. And that's a big turning point in the game right there for us. We go 3 for 0. I go LOL what because I was just spamming joke or whatever the heck it is, dance. And we actually got 3 kills for it. So good trade, good trade. Saved that top inner turret, top tier 2 tower, which is always great as well. Sorry, I'm getting messages on League here. But yeah, save top tier 2 tower. Big turning point in the game. Huge turning point in the game. And here we're kind of zoning out. I wait until Tristana uses her jump. But she got so low I thought I'd stun her anyways. And there we go. So a very elongated 5 for 0. Dragon's up. We're down 3-0 on Dragon, so this one's huge for us. It denies the 4th one. Gives us our first one, gives us 6% AD and AP, which is pretty huge in this stage of the game. Secure it with a smite. I actually secured a dragon this game. Holy cow. Volley gets DPS down. Passive won't save him when there's 5 of you hitting him at the same time. Go ahead and recall there. No, it's not warded. Ask Teemo if he can push bot because that tier 1 tower is still up there because, again, like I said earlier, that Sivir just refused to push that bot lane the whole game. And there, look at that. I tell the Vic to get blue. I'm not going to help him with it, but you can get it. You can have it, but I'm sure as hell not helping you. Oh, man. There we go. See, auto Q auto, stun it if I don't pass. If my passive's not up, take literally no damage. Of course, I smited it too. Probably didn't need to. Should have saved smite for Raptors. In that case, Raptors buff is huge, especially in this point in the game. Oh, Mr. Stun. That would have been huge. But again, they go for this top tier tower. They are. See that's a bad engage there. Volley came around the corner, and they've got 2 people pushing down our inhib. Victor does a great job kiting the Yasuo the whole game with his gravity field and his lasers, and gets him to push out just a little bit too far. Stun him in his storm, his ult. Hit him with the final Q. I'm trying to peel for this Victor now. The Leona in the volley off. But they do take inhib with Tristana coming in and our Victor low. But I did tell the teamo to push out bot, and he is, and he actually takes 2 turrets for it. He's just down to the second one now. That's huge. Again, just keeping us in it. Team's cooperating with each other now. That's always good. I jump on the Tristana. She tries and kills me, but you, honey, do not have the damage. One more auto. I ult, thinking, but she went the other way. Don't end up finding her, actually. Either she curved around and went to the side lane bush, or she... No, she had to have. Or she went down to tri-bush. Either that or she curved around a side lane bush. There's a teemo mushroom in that path to the side lane bush, so she must have just recalled in tri-bush. But she does get out alive, unfortunately. Wasted my ult. But still doing pretty good. 8, 3, and 5 at this point. 36 minutes in. Teemo doing big boy damage with his point and click Q. That does thousands of damage. Even to a volley. 37 minutes in. Here I see volley recalling in the bot lane, and I want to see if we can burst the Baron down, but my team does not think we can. And they're probably right, but that's okay. Here's another example of me not being able to find a ward with my Raptor buff. I don't know what it was with this game, but couldn't find him. Could not find him. And I get caught out here big time. Don't know. I think it all started with me not being able to find the ward, and they had vision of me. They had vision of me. I went up, took my time to clear four minions, and they actually... And I'm just disgruntled myself. I let my team know. Sorry, again, friends messaging me on it, but look at that! Victor comes through again, huge. Victor actually secures Baron with all his AoE damage. I just gave him a big old capital nice. Honestly, I don't think if they would have gotten that Baron, I think that's GG. I think we lose that game. So Victor, Ludicode, great game saver there. But still, the ever looming defeat could come its way. And I just tell the team we need to push now with our Baron buff. Push down the mid lane. Tristana's going top. They want to catch her out, but I'm just like, hey, let's just push mid lane. My friends just messaged me. We're staying up all night because, you know, spring break. Yeah, it's spring break right now. Woo! For those of you who don't know, I mean, most of you will know because most of you know me who are watching the video. But, hey, maybe later someone watching it might not know. From Lincoln. Lincoln, Nebraska. We have spring break this week. Yeah! Or next week, I guess. Dragon up. Yeah, spring break, always fun. Not doing anything too crazy. Volley, go ahead. Tries to engage. Another huge gravity field from Victor. I'm peeling, stunning. Great ult by the Zyra. 3-man knockup, trying to burst down the volley through his passive. We finish him off. I get the kill on Leona. Flash Q stun. E on the Yasuo. And now we're going to try and clean up. They're a little bit too fast for us, so we go ahead and just finish the dragon. Oh, I actually go in and ult. Wow. Going hard in the paint. Clear 3 Raptors. Tristan actually gets one in the process. Now we go ahead and go finish Dragon. Probably didn't need to ult. I mean, we did lose Zyra, but picked up Tristana. So probably worth in the end, but at this point in the game, you know, this Dragon is huge. It actually saves it from their 4. So that's 2 in a row we've gotten now. Victor secured the Baron. We're making a huge surge back. Right now we're actually heading gold. I'm 10, 4, and 6. So really great game going for me so far. Victor's doing big boy damage. Sivir's actually catching up now. Zyra, save mid inhib. Good job. Giving us the gratitude we deserve. Oh, Zyra, the beautiful, beautiful support. Supports and junglers are pretty underrated as far as league goes, I think. You know, mid lane and ADC, they do the huge damage, but they can't do it without their supports. So go ahead and pick up red buff. Tell Victor to I pinged Victor to go get blue, but I don't think he does. Go ahead and smite Raptors. That's huge late game. Clear ward. Again, I had huge trouble doing that this game. I think I've missed 3 so far. Oh, where is it? Where is it, Ludicode? 2 for 5. 2 for 6. 2 for 6 on those. Oh, yeah, you got to capitalize on that. That's like 20 gold, 30 gold. My friends they just want to stay up all night and play League and then go to get sandwiches tomorrow, and I'm like, but I got school tomorrow. And they're like, bro, spring break. They're all done already. They don't have school on Fridays. And here the bot lane actually, or Teemo and Zyro actually want to catch the volley out there, but we need to stay together at this point in the game. Tristana, she is having her way with our top lane. Actually gets our inhib turret. She snuck up there. It was pushing. We didn't notice. Pretty bad of us, actually.
Immediately.
They actually get out. They're fine. I think Teemo flashed, but I'm not 100% sure. Leona did use her ult. So Leona's ult's pretty short cooldown towards the end of the game, though. So not a huge deal that they got her to use it. So almost full build. Last item. I think I said earlier that I was gonna go Warmogs, but I ended up going GA. GA in these 50-minute, 60-minute games, I feel is the best item to get. Usually, because like especially if you're a big tank, especially if you do big damage too. So Pantheon's a great example. Like a couple days ago, we were all playing a game and like they had like 3 GAs and we had 0, and it was terrible because we would just lose every team fight. We couldn't win. It was a ranked 5s game, and here a big fight breaks out. Tristana actually jumps right into the gravity field. Zyra 4-man ult, huge. Great stun, but hey, I got my ult. Get his flash. Go ahead and burst down the Yasuo. I actually go for the Heimer. He's a little bit farther away. I thought I'd kill him with my Q. Started walking away. Huge fight there. They do, unfortunately, get inhib, but our mid one just respawned. Baron's in 45 seconds. We're thinking we should be able to secure it. But yeah, things are looking good for us right now. We're turning the game around big time. We were down huge mid game when everyone was going flaming on Teemo. And Teemo finds the Heimerdinger for the ace. Teemo kills the Donger. And me and Sivir start pushing. As you can see, I yell push after we ace them, or after we 4-man them, I guess. We get a turret. We're gonna go set it for Baron. It's in 10 seconds, according to Zyra. Kinda wanna sit there and baited out since I just sweeped it, but Teemo starts it, loses 5/8 of his health. But that's okay. Heimerdinger's still down. They only have 2 or 3 people here. I do an awful job smiting it. Volley. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Flash gravity field. Ah. Flashed onto the Tristana. Sadly couldn't get her. Her jump is really awesome for her, especially against Pantheon, because his stun is such a short range. But that's alright. Teemo, again, splitting top. We all got Baron buff. We're decked out. I'm almost full build. I do have enough money for GA, but right now we need to push. We need to push, push, push. Heimerdinger's up top. Again, a huge gravity field. Victor coming in huge in these team fights, and I'm taking turret this entire time. But I get cleaned up by the Tristana. Teemo does get that tier 2 tower in the top lane and keeps pushing. Actually draws attention over, and I believe we finish off this turret in the mid lane. Because Teamer pulled over the Heimer, Leona had to recall. Great spell shield by Sivers, blocking the damage and the ult and the knockback from Tristana. Leona goes in after Tristana leaves. Dragon does come up. I finish my build here, get GA, get an elixir once I spawn. Right now I should be upgrading I should have upgraded my trinket a long time ago. I don't know if I just forgot. I love how trinket's only 250 to upgrade now. I think it used to be 450. I'm not 100% sure. Right here, I'm getting nervous, but they do have the damage. Another great zone with the Teemo Shroon in the gravity field. Teemo. I'm just telling everyone to kind of recall. I think my first elixir I buy is Elixir of Ruin, because I'm thinking we're gonna push down mid lane. Yeah, see, I wanted them to siege inhibs. And you do huge damage with the Elixir of Ruin on structures when you've got it popped. So, you know, that's always the fun. That's always the most fun when you're Udyr or Nasus and you've got Elixir of Ruin backdooring. Trish steals my red. Yep, Tristana again going top. We all instantly recall pretty much once she shows her face in the top lane, because Tristana does huge damage to turrets with her rocket ability now, or her bomb ability, her new E basically. It's she might be able to burst a tower faster than Jinx late game now. I don't know. Guess it kind of depends. But that does do huge damage. And here Victor stays by himself. But he just has such great gravity fields, and the Zonias lets me get in there, and we actually save him. So that's huge. Randuin's to slow the volley, Smite to slow the volley and steal his speed even more. And they keep fighting, but they need to stop because Victor, our main source of damage, is very low. And Zyra's just go, go, go. No, no, no. Sweetie, no. Upgrade my trinket, finally. Buy another elixir. I think I go for elixir. No, I do. I go another ruin. And then I think the next couple, I go iron. Wasted Baron, says Zyra, but I don't think so. Tristana jumps into the team. Crazy. But she did she flash out? I'm not 100% sure. She might have. But she does get out. No one dies. Heimerdinger was extremely low. So we're going to go ahead and push it out. Baron is soonish. So we're getting lane presence. Zyra wants Teemo to get to mid lane. Teemo is drawing the attention of 2 people. So we're going to go ahead and rush down mid lane. And we just do huge damage to it with another huge gravity field by Victor. Just the stuns are huge. And we actually do end up getting the inhib. No one ended up dying besides the Teemo in the top lane. But his death was, I would say, worth, because we did end up getting that inhib. Gives us pressure. Dragon is up soon. We're gonna go ahead and claim that red buff as ours. And back, get ready for Baron / Dragon, because they're up around the same time. And here I think I go for an elixir of iron, because we got that inhib. Yeah, my keyboard's really loud. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I can hear it in the video, but once I edit the video volume and the narration volume, you might not be able to hear it. But sweet keyboard. Black or Razor Black Widow Chroma. A bunch of different ways you can set up it. There's like thousands of different color combinations and different patterns you can use with it, and it's really cool. Right now, the pattern I'm using for my keyboard is reactive. A blue, royal blue color. So every time I type on a key, it glows that royal blue color and then fades out. Super dope. Really fun. And you can like layer the effects on it, so you can make tons of cool different like patterns. There's actually a pattern for League of Legends. It lights up all the League of Legends buttons you use. So that's really cool. I used that a couple times right when I got it, but I like the reactive the best so far, because it's not too crazy fancy and it's not. Oh my gosh, he went flying! How did he go so far? And he actually killed her. Look at that, that's huge. And here, Heimer thinks she's catching Sivir out. Nope, we're catching you out, baby. Randuin's a slow him. Stun him again. Stun's on a 7-second cooldown as of now. Really low towards the end of the game. Point and click stun. Another stun up. Get his flash. We're going to go ahead and run to Baron, I think, here. Yep. Going to run to Baron. 2 of them are down. Team was pushing bot lane. I go ahead and tell them to keep pushing bot lane. Keep some pressure on so they can't really just run here. But minions aren't there, so he's going to go recall. Not pressuring, it's pretty much a free Baron. I go ahead and miss the smite again. And we're going to recall out of there. And we turn on the Jets now. First for win, I tell my team. Let's go. Go for another elixir of iron. Huge Ronald McDonald Pantheon. You know, those boots were big to begin with, but elixir of iron, oh man. Now I'm strutting like the real Ronald McDonald. And here we're setting up for Dragon. This I think is our 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure. Yeah, 4th. We got 3 buffs down there. 4th. Our bot lane is pushing because the Teemo started slow pushing the bot lane when we were doing Baron. And we have, I think, 4 cannon minions down here right now. 1, 2, 3 right there. A 4th one coming in the wave behind. This wave is huge. And we just ride it out. We just ride it to their turret. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. There's the 4th one coming in right now. And just look at the damage it's doing to the turret. Just minions. Half damage already. Baron buff is huge this late in the game. Huge damage from 1 Victor laser. Heimerdinger has to back. Volley runs in at us. I stun him so he can't get on top of anyone. Oh, look at that gravity field! Oh my. I go ahead and just run in there. I'm going to poke it down. She's taking huge damage from that. Get her flash. Teemo, 1 Q, 1 blind. Dead. Half her health. Oh my gosh. And everyone was making fun of the Teemo earlier. I'm pretty sure he lets us know about that too. Here we still have Baron buff up. We're going to just keep the pressure on. We're all kind of low, but they only have 3 guys up right now. So we're just going to keep the pressure on. I go bot lane to actually bring the super-powered minions down there too. But they go hard on the Victor and the Sivir. Sivir and Victor have so much self-peel with her ult and his gravity field and laser that it is pretty much impossible to catch them. Last kill, ringing it in. 12 kills, 15 assists. I didn't see how many deaths I had actually. But yeah, there you go. Pantheon, super easy, super fun to play. Wins on wins on wins. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, so 12, 5, and 15. Great Pantheon game. Good job, Victor. Tons of damage. Teemo came through late game. Yeah, got the win. Almost a silver 4 there. Doing good and rising up the ladders. Moving up. Let's go. Thanks for watching.